Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Number 24 is in the glow. And he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game. For his throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 24 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. High and deep to right center field. Piscotty looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Matt Holliday steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here, as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Johnny Peralta will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Now a swing and a miss for something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 24 will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big time chance.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throws there, and he is meat.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yadier Molina.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Rendell Grichuk will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They're down 7-1. Matt Carpenter will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
And I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, well, you kind of get the sense that he's been guessing up there on the first 2 pitches, and he's been guessing wrong.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Hey!
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman,
Brandon Moss is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This had 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Number 24 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
the right fielder, number 5, Juan Perez.
You want to talk about a guy putting his all into a throw? Well, watch this. Now that's what you call it.
Juan Perez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Johnny Peralta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Jed Jerko stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last two-bagger. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Ian Desmond will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Rendell Grichuk will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges park here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play.
Yeah.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Number 24 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Matt Holliday will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Brandon Moss stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
I got the count. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order goes Jed Jerko. Will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yadier Molina will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 16, Colton Wong.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Number 24 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
And you know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Shot towards second. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
When you're hot, you are hot. How about 4 hits right now for him in the game? Now, this one may not have the dazzle of the other 3, but an infield knock's better than an infield ground out any day.
Juan Perez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Cubs lead it 10-1. Rendell Grichuk will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder,
stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.